Dear learners, welcome. We will be discussing the concept of competency based education and learning outcomes. As you all are aware that the new education policy has been released and the FLN mission Nipun Bharat has also been launched by Government of India. As per the Nipun Bharat guidelines, it is recommended to achieve the FLN mission, we have to shift towards competency based education. Many of the parents and teachers have lot of queries to make when it comes to the competency based education. Today with me are two panelists, Professor Vardha Mohan Nikalje, who is a parent having a child in the foundational stage, and Ms. Priyanka Tomar, who is a teacher in the IIT Nursery School. So, we will start with the queries of these two panelists. And we will start with your query, Professor Vardha, first.
Thank you so much. I have a very basic query. Why should we shift from the present system of education towards competency based education?
That is a very good question, and we know that children come to the school from diverse backgrounds and context. Some of the children have parents who spend lot of time with them. They read out to them, they tell stories, they play games with them, and there are other children who do not get this kind of enriched experience at home. There are children, when they come to school, their level of readiness is different. Some, and between the children there is a gap of about 12 months, but here in present system we assess every child at the same time. Every child, without considering the context of the child or the diverse background or the language diversity, we give the same kind of instruction to the entire class, and we have half yearly exams, annual exams on a fixed time, and expect every child to master the learning without considering the diverse context that they come from. But in the competency based education, the instructions are as per the readiness of the child, and you keep assessing the readiness level, and the child moves to the next level only when he has mastered the competency of the present level. So, the competency based education system is responsive to the needs of the child, and without considering the age or the time, the child will move only when he has mastered the present competencies.
Thank you.
Ma'am, what is these two terms, competency and learning outcomes, how they differ from each other?
Many people ask what is the difference between the competency and the learning outcome, and many times we see that they are interchangeably used. Now, competency is the combination of the knowledge, skill and attitude of a child, and learning outcome is an evidence of having acquired that competence. But when I say that the child is able to classify as per one dimension, like just the colors, or as per two dimensions, that is the color and the shape. So, when I specify what am I measuring, then it becomes a learning outcome. So, the evidence of having achieved a competency is a learning outcome. And when the child is, as I said, classifying wild animals and pet animals, we see that the child is identifying, also classifying, and the child has a knowledge of which animal lives where, you know. So, that is everything, the knowledge, the skill and the attitude put together is the competency, and the evidence of its achievement is the learning outcome.
That was a really interesting example about animals. But then it leads to me to my next query. Does each competency have only one learning outcome?
See, the competency we said is generic, and lot of experiences that we give through various ways can address one competency. For example, vocabulary development. So, vocabulary development is actually a competency in goal 2, that is language and literacy. But the child develops vocabulary when he is doing mathematics, when he is playing games or sports. So, one competency is being addressed by a lot of experiences. Therefore, it is not essential that every competency will have one learning outcome. Some of the competencies may have more than one learning outcome.
Yes. Ma'am, I am a teacher. A question is arising in my mind. How will my classroom practice change into the competency based education?
Oh, that is a very good question, Priyanka, that
Yes.
when we are saying that the competency based education is as per the need of the child, how are the classroom practices changed? That is the question.
Yes.
Now, the teacher can use variety of strategies rather than just using a textbook or having a set pattern of pedagogy. So, teachers can plan lot of interaction, they can create atmosphere where the child is able to explore, ask questions, experiment, manipulate objects, play with small group of children, with peers, with individually. So, the teacher has to create an atmosphere where the child is able to construct knowledge. So, a lot of different techniques needs to be used by the teacher. For example, taking them out on an excursion, planning some games and sports, and involvement of parent can also happen. So, the classroom has to be very vibrant, and you have to give lot of experiences to the child where he can construct his or her own knowledge.
It means the learning outcome is based on textbook.
No, textbook is one of the reference material. As I just explained, that various strategies can be used by the teacher. Like suppose if you want to talk about a plant or an animal, you can actually take them out to show the actual animal. You can take them out on an excursion, on a field trip, or you can bring some things, the model here in the classroom. So, a lot of strategies, different strategies have to be given, because every child does not understand in the same way.
Exactly.
So, variety of strategies and pedagogies need to be used with children.
Thank you for elaborating on the experiences that the teachers will be facilitating children with. But again, I have a concern. How will the teacher assess my child's accomplishments and skills?
Yes, so in the competency based education system, a formative assessment is used. That is, the child, after every learning episode has happened, after every activity has happened, the teacher will assess whether the child has been able to acquire the competency or not, and then identify the hard spots which are there, then plan the activities in such a way that the child is facilitated to learn more out of that. So, it is again assessment is used as a guiding tool, where the teacher is assessing the child to help him acquire the competency.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
So, we just answered few of the queries which the parents and the teachers had. I hope this answers your questions too.